What's going on, guys? Here at 11, a great day today, and today it's Sunday, which means we've got a brand new episode of Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury. This episode number 5, titled Reflection in an Icy Eye. Before I get into my thoughts, I want to hear what you thought of this episode, so head on down to the comment section below and let me know. And while you're there, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of anime and Japanese gaming. So now let's talk about it. The episode cold opens with a duel between Elan and 3 other students, which Elan manages to claim victory in. As Suletta continues to acclimate herself to the Earthian house, she gets a call from Elan, who asks her to meet up on their next day off. Behind the scenes, we learn Elan's true motivation for getting closer to Suletta. He is also an enhanced individual burdened with the curse of piloting a Gundam. When the two meet, Elan asks to pilot Ariel himself, where he learns that Suletta doesn't share the same curse he has with his mobile suit. Guel shows up and is challenged to a duel by Elan, with the stake being a duel with Suletta. Elan shows off his true capabilities in this duel, and the dueling committee find out that he's piloting a Gundam. The episode ends with Elan once again emerging victorious, and the stage being set for a duel between him and Suletta, where the stake is Ariel. So after some downtime with last week's episode, we're back on with really developing stuff. This episode is pretty much entirely focused on Elan, learning a little bit more about his character and his connection with Suletta. And the big reveal of this episode is that Elan is an enhanced individual that is cursed with piloting a Gundam. We see that orange glow on his skin that we saw on Suletta when she was a child in the prologue and she was piloting Gundam Elfrit. We do get the implication that Suletta no longer goes through this as she's been piloting Ariel. We have not seen that orange glow under her skin. So to have seen it in the prologue, not see it now, but still see it with Elan, that implies that something has had to go on, and I'm sure that we will learn about that eventually. We are introduced to a brand new mobile suit being Gundam pharact in this episode, and it looks phenomenal. I know we're getting like a Gunpla figure of it. I'm probably going to pick that up because it looks awesome. And I think this is the first episode that really has some quite brutal action in it when it comes to the end of the duel, and Guel's mobile suit is just kind of being torn apart. Gundam pharact comes in and rips the horn thing, whatever it is that they have, straight off it. There's no slicing with an energy sword or anything like that. It's pretty brutal the way that it's enacted in this episode, and it shows that we are probably going to get a lot more implied brutality when it comes to the mobile suit fights. The biggest question I think I have after this episode is, who is Elan in terms of his role in this series? Is he going to be the villain? That's kind of what they've set up here. They've set up that there is a potential rivalry between Suletta and Elan, and of course they've kind of begun to develop this relationship with them before, so then we're probably going to have them go up against each other. Of course, we're going to have them go up against each other in this duel, but I think the overall series, Elan to me is being set up to be one of the villains. Maybe I'm wrong on that, maybe after this next duel he kind of turns things around and that, but the implication with this character is that he is much more of a evil presence. Like I said, with that brutality at the end, it implies that there is a lot more to him than on the surface. Overall, this is just another great episode. I like that we're diving a bit more into some of the other characters. Like last episode was quite focused on Choo Choo and kind of learning a little bit more about her. And then of course this episode focused on Elan. No idea what next episode is going to be. Probably once again going to be focused heavily on Elan as well. But this is a character I'm very excited to learn more about. Before I get out of here though, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of anime and Japanese gaming. If you want to see plenty more Gundam content in the future, whether that be Witch from Mercury coverage or other Mobile Suit Gundam videos in the future, just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know exactly when that content goes up. Above all else, though, I want to hear your thoughts on this episode, so head on down to the comment section below. What do you think of Elan as a character? What do you think of Gundam pharact in terms of its design and the brutality that seems to be behind this? And my question to you is, who do you think will win the duel in next week's episode? Is it going to be Suletta or is it going to be Elan? But as always, thank you so much for tuning into MChat today, and I'll see you all in the next video.